So I'm here with Chris and Gareth from Alpha Graphicon. And first of all, gents, congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
And Chris, we start with you. Can you just give us a brief overview of what the business is all about?
We're an international digital agency. We've won 4 awards in 4 years, and we're centred around setting entrepreneurs up for success. We don't believe that our success should be predicated on sapping the success for others, so we really try to give as much value as we can and help everybody out that comes on board with us.
And Gareth, we bring you in. You work with a broad range of businesses. I mean, what you do is really applicable to any sector, really, and also the size of the client that you work with really ranges as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, we can use it. We've just been working for a lad called Nathan as a window cleaner, just a local lad in the Scarborough area. And then we're speaking to guys over in America that are in Las Vegas and California and all, Chicago, New York, and the multimillionaires. But we're offering the same value, whether you're Nathan, who's a window cleaner, or if you're Bradley, that's worth 750 million, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the industries that we work with, we can apply to any industry. We can work within any industry, and not just that, we can disrupt it and help people save money as well.
And Gareth mentioned value there, and this idea, Chris, came from you two not really seeing the value in what you were doing before in terms of what those businesses were offering, and so it's inspired it, didn't it?
It did. We worked for a national brand. Now, when I first started, I made T-shirts and vape juice, so I classed myself as an entrepreneur. Now, when I worked for the national brand, I saw what they were doing with people who thought like me and their money. They were taking the money from them and giving them underperforming products, which they were overcharging for, so we just set out to do it completely different.
Okay, and tell us more about how you provide that value, Gareth, in terms of what those little services that you offer.
Well, it's more to do with if you want to compare us to the national brands and international brands that we've worked with before. If you want to compare us, we're offering the same kind of services that they offer, though we aren't charging $3,000 for it, Matthew. Yeah. You know, where you look at things when people come through the door, we know how much it costs to run a website, and we know how much it costs to host a website. But the way we look at it is, we don't want to overcharge for a product because it's already been done before. These companies that don't care are just waiting for a company like us that does care to come along and knock them off the top spot. And the way we're doing that and the way we're disrupting the market is by offering the same services as your other companies, but we're just not charging anywhere near the same price. And you know, we're seeing that reflective in the amount of people of word of mouth that it's passing around. Because I'd say maybe, well, at least we used to get no word of mouth trade whatsoever, but I'd say at least 25-30% of the customers that come through now are all local businesses that have probably maybe tried one of these national brands and not really got the value for money that they were looking for. So that's basically how we're doing it. If you compare us to them, we're the same, but we're cheaper. Okay. It's as simple as that. 5-star websites at 1-star prices.
Okay. And Chris, finally, in terms of when you're helping an entrepreneur, somebody who's just starting out as well, how important is it for them to have a digital marketing strategy that is effective? How key is it in today's day and age?
It's paramount. You need to have it on board. I mean, anybody can start any business anywhere. You can put a website up, but it's the marketing and knowing how to get yourself in front of an audience that's going to buy your product. So I think when you're just starting out as an entrepreneur, there's so many different things for you to think about, and just having someone there to be like, okay, you can post here, you do it at this time, you put this in your post, we can get you to the top of Google. I just think it's invaluable to somebody who's starting, especially in today's digital world, where if you don't have a website and you don't have a social media footprint, you don't really exist.
And that's the thing, you see, people, you look at the web development, we aren't just building websites. We are teaching people how to manipulate algorithms. We are teaching people how to manipulate the Google SEO to get the same kind of... the other companies that are above us are all paying for that privilege, whereas we, using direct marketing, targeted marketing, keywords, and all those other things that the normal businessman wouldn't know about. See what I mean? We don't. If we wanted to, we could charge for all these little secrets that we know and all this little algorithm manipulation that we knock out, but we don't. Yeah. Because, like I've said before, it's been done before, and they're doing it wrong, and we're trying to do it right.
And that's just brought me to just mentioning SEO there, Chris. And you're really trying to make these results organic rather than paid for, as it were, I suppose.
With SEO, a lot of agencies will charge extra. We'll do an SEO audit. We'll come in. We'll get your SEO sorted. But what I believe is that it should be as standard. Like if you're building a website that doesn't just rank on Google, you've not built a website. You've not done what you were supposed to do. And it's a series of checkboxes. And if you tick them all off correctly and you look after your social media, the Google rankings it'll come. I broke all of SEO down into a periodic table and shared it all free on YouTube.
Yeah.
So anybody could literally go onto our YouTube channel and just learn SEO from the bottom up and do it themselves.
You got a book on Amazon?
I've got a book on Amazon,
Yeah.
how to climb Google without paying. as well.
Fantastic. And that's available now.
Yeah.
Available now, Amazon.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, congratulations, guys, on your award.
Thanks, buddy.
And thanks for taking time to speak to us.
Anytime, Matthew. Thank you.
Cheers, Gareth.
Appreciate it.
Cheers,
Thanks, buddy.
guys.